Well, hello, you beautiful people, and welcome once again to Ask Aunty Dee. It's Thursday. I haven't got a clue what date it is, but we never worry about the date anyway, do we? Yeah, it's Thursday, and it's Ask Aunty Dee live from Balls to Cancer Facebook and YouTube channel. Um, flying solo, flying solo, all on my own. I'm just going to wait for this to pop up now so I can share it on the tablet of terror. Just heard someone shouting from Mickey. I've got enough of the strange noises going on here, people. I must apologise. Good evening, gorgeous Andy Conway. How are you, my darling? And Christina Trenchfield, how are you, sweetheart? HQ's tuned in and watching. Oi, oi, balls to cancer, boss. It's not coming up just yet, but I'll find it. I'll find it. Ah, here we are. So how you all doing? Um, it's one of them ones, isn't it? You know, you're going to absolutely, hang on a minute, write me post, share it. Oh, where's my PA when you need her? I'll tell you where she is. She's having a night off. But I don't mind her having a night off. Obviously, what's happened is she's got a new job. Our Madge has got a new job. So she's already putting in the overtime. Proper little trooper, and she are Madge. Massive hello to Charlie Strong, Wendy Woolley. Hello, beautiful. And hello, Mary Diggins. I know you've been feeling a little bit down in the dumps over the past week or so. Mary obviously sadly lost her husband, Paul, towards the end of last year. And it's hard, Mary. It is really, really hard. But, you know, please, just be, you know, our thoughts and our love are with you all, my darling. I've got my gin drinking buddy, Laura Sutton, in. Hello, gorgeous. And the beautiful, beautiful Isabel Bates and Elaine Lana. See, I'm getting all these names right, and so that's kind of a good start. It keeps confusing me every time it says Christine Churchley's watching, because obviously I forgot that you got married, Chris. You've changed your name. Yeah, where have you been? She's like, I'm back. I'm back. You should have never bloody gone anywhere, I'm telling you. So I'm not sure if you're all aware, people. We've got a massive, massive winner spinner this week and an absolute amazing special guest. Too many of you guessed correctly that this week I will be joined by the beautiful Cheryl Fergison, who used to play Heather Trott in EastEnders. So everybody who guessed correctly, your name has been put on our winner spinner. Now there's a little bit of a twist to our winner spinner. I'll fill you in on that later. But yeah, so whoever the lucky person is who is drawn from our winner spinner can win. We're going to go back to the Willy Whacker, I think. They can win a Balls to Cancer Willy Whacker because it's absolutely blooming freezing out there. It really is. Paul Harold, spelt with an I. Yes, you're on the winner spinner. Oh, of course, Christine was in hospital. She was really, really poorly. And do you know who's just joined now? Sean McCabe. Can I say a massive, massive hello to Sean McCabe? Sean is also a survivor of cancer. He's I haven't actually met you yet, have I, Sean? But we've been social media buddies for so long, and it's lovely to see you here on the Balls to Cancer Live, Sean. And we got the Heidi Anderson. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Now, normally I'm joined by my special guest at around 7:25. I can see her giggling in the background. But guess what? Cheryl Fergison is useless at following instructions and has come on early.
Hello, Aunty Dee.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
Hello, mate. I'm all right. This is a laugh, isn't it? This is good.
Oh, do you know, Cheryl, honest to God, every Thursday, it's just an hour out. And I mean, I hate bigging them all up because there's such big egos in this chat room. So I love every single one of them. And honest to God, they tune in every week and they have, you know, it's the banter. We've got sad stories. We have, you know, happy stories. because cancer is just so awful, and
Yeah.
it affects so many people.
Yes.
It's just
Yes.
unbelievable. But
Yeah,
you've
it's
nearly
true.
bust our winner spinner this week, young lady.
What did I nearly bust it? What did I do? Did I sit on it? What happened?
That's normally my sense of humour,
Oh,
I'm
is it?
telling you. What do we're in the petite range, Cheryl.
But I tell you what, go to America, we're definitely in the petite range. I know that.
Yeah.
When I went on the rides in Florida, I felt like Twiggy. It was lovely. It's great.
I might have to put it on me to places to visit list. Then you know
Put
one
it
of
on
them
there.
ones.
I tell you what,
One
I didn't have trouble putting any bars down. It was amazing. There was no trouble at all trying to get it over my belly hang. It was no
oh,
trouble at all.
don't make me laugh. I remember as the pirate ship at some at a very popular theme park in the West Midlands, and I'm like, I can't breathe in anymore, kids. I'm gonna have to get off.
Mind you, that very famous theme park in the Midlands has got one of those rides that if you go super fast, it gives you a facelift very quickly, doesn't it?
But you know what's even better, Charles? You know when you put your hands under one of them supersonic hand dryers and all the skin just goes back.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That shows your age, then, doesn't it? You young people's hands stay the same, but ours just flap out like we're going to fly off with them. That's what happens with us. But
Oh, God bless
this is
you.
a lovely little community that you've got here. This is just honestly really lovely.
And I'll tell you something, there's absolutely loads of love for you on here. There really is.
Oh.
Deborah Duncan, hello, beautiful. And we've got, see, now Andy
Well,
Conway. Now,
I can't see them coming up. You can see it, can't you?
can you not?
No, I can't see any
Oh,
names or people. I don't know what you do there. Only you can tell me who's there.
okay. Well,
Otherwise, I'll have
Andy
to do.
Conway. No, I absolutely love Andy Conway. He's how can I put it? A pain in the arse, right? But
Oh,
I absolutely love the bones of him. And he's actually saying, this is actually a nice comment for Andy. He's like, I'm loving the face slap. So I'm presuming he's on about your makeup, Heather.
well, the thing is, I've been doing some singing because I don't know. Basically, Dee, I've been doing a lot of to keep myself busy. To be quite honest with you, I've been doing a lot of singing. So I've been doing a lot of singing videos, and I've done a couple more today that I'm going to put out. One for Valentine's, but it's not for those
Oh,
necessarily. Yes, I know, but it's not necessarily for those. So it's for everybody. It's not. You don't have to have anybody because, as I say in the video, there is always someone in the world who loves you. And that's the truth.
I can live in hope, Cheryl. I can absolutely live in hope.
Listen,
We've
all
got
of your people, everybody loves you. There's nobody who doesn't love Dee. If they do, they're not on
oh,
this planet. They need to be somewhere else because
God
you are
bless you.
you.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, well,
We've got the
that's your past and your background, love. Whatever that is, that stays in the past and the background. You're a bit like me.
honestly,
You don't mention the past and the background. You just look
no,
forward.
true. We've got loads of people saying hello. Charlie Strong, hello. Elaine Lana, hello.
Oh, hello,
Deborah
everybody. I can't see who
Duncan.
you are, but hello, 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 hello. God,
I
that's a
don't
bit
know
like.
what I've just done there. Honestly, I'm awful at clicking buttons. I am now.
Oh,
Kirsty obviously has been going through a bit of a tough time herself at the moment. Of
okay.
course, you can share some good news, Kirsty. And Paul would like to know, Cheryl, are you missing Toby Carvery's been open?
I have a Toby Carvery up the road, and oh well. Let me just tell you, I'm one of these that I don't eat meat. I eat fish, but I don't eat meat. So when I see them carve it, doing all, I don't look at me like that. Don't give me that look, Dee. Although I've been known to have a sausage in my mouth, but we won't talk about that live on air. But anyway, um, what we will say is that I'm one of these that loves to fill up a Yorkshire pudding. So I don't
Oh,
ask for one, I don't ask for two, I ask for the whole plate to be filled with Yorkshire pudding, and then I go to the veggie bit and the potato, and I fill it up. So I've got like loads of Yorkshire pudding pies at Toby Carvery. They're used to me now.
Ferrero Rocher Mountain, but of Yorkshire puddings. Oh my God, I didn't know they
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. Well, they do. If I ask, I want more than one. They know me now. They say, "Oh, it's that girl. It's not. Oh, that's that woman from Eastenders. That's that woman who has 5 Yorkshires. She's just come in. So
Oh, see, I like your style. Now, when I do my dinner, obviously, I've got my dinner on the plate and I put my
yeah.
Yorkshire puddings on top, and I'm really weird, but I can't have gravy touch my Yorkshire puddings.
Oh.
But
Is this a euphemism for something? You can't have the gravy touching your Yorkshires. Oh, Dee. I don't know if I have to give you a lesson in that. I don't know if I have to.
like you, I do love a stuffed Yorkshire pudding.
Well, we all love a stuffed everything if we can get hold of it in the lockdown, mate, don't we?
There comes a time in one's life, beautiful. So are you on the wall?
I'm on. Do you know what I'm on now? I don't know if any of your viewers, listeners will know this. I'm on a thing called PLJ, which is lemon juice, and you buy it in glass bottles, and it's an old-fashioned thing, and it's supposed to help with your digestion, stops you from wind. I'm
a firm believer in letting the wind blow free. You know,
well, honestly, well, in our house, there's too much wind blowing, and and not enough warm air going through. So I'm on the PLJ, which is just lemon juice.
See, I've actually changed. Sorry, go on, Heather.
Go on,
Cheryl.
I'm really. Did you call me Heather? Then? Did you call me Heather?
I did call you Heather. It's because people are putting down here about Heather. It's
that's okay.
Do you love George Michael in real life?
Yes, I do. I love his music. I loved him as a person, and he was a mate. And so, yes, he was a very he was an amazing. I only met him through Eastenders, to be quite honest with you. He absolutely adored the fact that my character loved George Michael. So he used to send me gifts like a couple of times, like once a month or once every 2 months. He'd send me some flowers or sign things. And then after I left Eastenders, he invited me and my husband to his concert, and anyway, it was just amazing. And then I just got to be kind of friends with him afterwards. He's lovely. He was a lovely, lovely man, very talented, amazing. It's that thing, Dee, isn't it? The media loves to chop people down in a very nasty way. And what they don't actually know is what they actually do, like the likes of yourself, like the likes of me, like the likes of George, all these people, what they did for charity, what they did for people. He was a selfless person, actually, and he was very kind and generous and a talent, and he's just sadly missed. I can't bear Christmas Day, now. No, it's just one of those things that when we got the shock news on Christmas Day, it was like, oh, this is crap. Do you know what I mean? This is rubbish. But lovely guy, and always in my heart, always in my memory, and always a smile on my face when I hear any George Michael song, to be quite honest. So there we go.
Oh, God bless you. And that's what I'm saying. It's true what you're saying.
George.
Oh, definitely get the lemon tea out. Here you go,
lemon tea and the PLJ. Yeah.
Because I am on the lemon tea tonight.
Oh, see, we're on the lemons. Couple of sour tart. Look at us. Lemons.
I'm sure. I'm glad you said it first, Cheryl. I really am. And we got Charlie Strong on. It's her husband's birthday on Valentine's Day. See, you can get away with just one card then, can't you? Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, not a fan of Valentine's. So listen, we're talking about Valentine's where we are now. Thanks a lot, Charlie. What's our Cheryl doing on Valentine's then? Because
my husband has not been around for a while because he's stuck in another country. So Valentine's will be one of those Zoom calls, and I'll be there with me PLJ and me little dinner. Not a Toby Carvery, and he'll be out. He'll be out in Morocco with his couscous and tagine, and we'll be exchanging little Zoometries to each other, as they say, on the wire.
And do you exchange Zoom pleasantries often?
Often we do, yes, because I mean that's the beauty. It's a very strange thing, isn't it? This lockdown has done amazing things for people. It's also been an absolute horrendous time for some people, and you just have to go. You have to kind of be strong, kind of bite the bullet. And I have my moments where I'm sitting there going, oh, but I'm lucky I've got my son at home with me, and so he's, I've got somebody I can talk to and everything. But my poor husband gets it in the ear, on the I go, I can go, hello, darling, and then he'll go, what is your day today? And I go, my day has been lovely. And then he'll say something else, and then I'll just go, oh, what you hear? And I get a little bit emotional. But to be quite honest, it's nice having the bed to yourself.
See, starfishing. Now, do you starfish or do you stick to your side of the bed?
I'm like a windmill, mate. I go round and round and round. Sometimes I can end up with the feet at the pillow end. And the actual duvet is just wrapped round me like a toga.
Oh, and do you know something what's really funny? It's like I've got a king size bed, but I always just stick to like the very, very edge. I could probably fit about 10 people in next to me, one of them ones. But I'm always balancing on the end of the bed.
I think you're just hoping for 10 people to come in your bed. That's what it is, really. That's what you're hoping for.
I am contemplating joining the swipe left, swipe right brigade.
Oh, I would imagine that in the old days you were chuck your keys in a basket, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know so much about the old days, Cheryl. I've heard it's possibly still a thing, but hey ho. Now, Kirsty, God bless you. Kirsty is sharing some amazing news with us tonight. She's had the news that she's now stable and the tumours in her liver have shrunk.
Oh, Kirsty.
Because Kirsty's been up and down and she's been through the mill, God bless her. That is
absolutely amazing.
Fantastic news.
Amazing. I mean, the thing is, when you get news like that, news of anything that is life-changing, and it is life-changing, for people, because I've obviously been with friends who have had cancer and been there. I've been there when people have been told by the doctors, and it's that thing where it doesn't feel like they're talking to that person. It doesn't feel like they're talking. It feels like you're talking about someone else, and you can see the shock. The shock is like unbelievable. So when you get fantastic, a little bit of hope and that kind of news, you just hang on to it, mate. You just go, I'm flying now. I'm absolutely going with it, and this is not going to beat me in any shape or form. And
honest to God, Cheryl, I swear to God, we've been on here, and a lot of us, including myself, even just by reading these little comments and little stories, we've laughed, we've cried. It's just unbelievable. And that's what, that is what's so amazing about Balls to Cancer. Balls to Cancer is just one big, well, I'm not going to say happy family, because we're not always happy, if that makes sense.
No,
but we're one big family that just takes on board, and we all love each other and respect each other. And it's absolutely amazing. And the love for you in these comments. So again, thank you so much for agreeing. Come on, just to have a chat.
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, I think the thing is, something like Balls to Cancer, everything is about education, isn't it? Everything is about educating yourself and others about things. And I think, with the internet, which is absolutely amazing, and, you can't fault it, but you can, because you end up reading stuff and you frighten yourself into a lot of stuff before you actually know the facts about something. So I think, but also, again, it gets to me because you know your own body. You should know your own body. So you have the right to go to doctors, to go to whoever and say, I am not right. There are things wrong with me, and you have to look at it. You have to check it out. And I want checking once, checking twice, checking as many times as it takes, to do, because that's basically, I'm not taking this for an answer. I'm not taking that for an answer. And everybody should be checking their bits and pieces. It's as simple as that. There's no shame in it. There's nothing in it. We should all be checking each other's bits and pieces if you get the chance. You know what I mean?
And this is the thing. This is what I've said before. Anybody, I'm open to it. If anybody wants me to have a little feel of their balls, I know what a good ball feels like. So I'm more than welcome. If they're too shy to do it themselves, I will come and grab a couple of balls and give them a little, a little rub myself.
I think you're
All
the woman. You are the woman for the job, Dee. You are the woman for the job.
But I do it obviously in an official balls to cancer role. But the bosses won't let me do it. They're kind of like just keeping me locked in the house. To be fair,
Oh
we've
well.
got. She's better off stuck in the house under lockdown. Now we've got a question here. Did you get to keep the photo frame? Dun, 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 dun.
No. I did not. No, I didn't get to keep that reminder. I don't know if I can say this,
Of
but
course you can.
we are a few years down the line now. But somebody asked me a question the other day. Did I take anything from the set when I left? And I know nothing. I might have done. I don't know if I took a little something. I don't know if I took a little something from my
But
last
you know
scene.
what it is? Cheryl, you never got a chance to leave in a taxi. That's the thing, isn't it? The thing
No,
with EastEnders, it's either you die or you leave in a taxi.
you do.
You never got to leave
I
in the
no, no.
taxi.
I went down. I went down like a sack of spuds, mate. I hit my head on that sideboard and I went down. But I was voted. I don't know how I feel about this, and it's happened twice now, Dee, in my life. Once in Casualty when I had a very lovely storyline in Casualty, and in EastEnders voted the best corpse because I've got an amazing thing where I can lie still for a long time and it will look like I'm not breathing, so they can actually do a lot of shots on me for a long time where I can stay in a zone. I'm almost like zenned out and my breathing kind of almost goes to nothing. So you'll never see me with my breathing going you know what I mean, like that. I'm one of these that, I can actually breathe through my nose and look like I'm dead. So yeah, I'm not sure if that's a good compliment, best corpse, but it happened in Casualty. I was a good corpse in Casualty as well when I died in it. But
Like very, very stereotype then, do you know what I mean? I'll only take a role if I can go for like my third nomination as the best corpse.
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I'm waiting for that to happen in possibly something like a Ben Stiller film. That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh God. And this is what I'm saying. It's kind of like, people, I mean, in EastEnders, she was such, a lovable character. But obviously, like through knowing you, Cheryl, you're absolutely hilarious. You really
Oh,
are. And I think you would do amazing. I mean, have you ever thought of doing like stand-up comedy?
oh, everybody asks me this, and I don't think I could. I mean, on a sort of one-to-one basis or in a room, just chatting with mates and things, I can sort of have a laugh. Like, as you know, you
Yeah.
bounce off of each other in that respect. But to stand up in a room where people are expecting you to make them laugh, I don't. No. I'd have to have one of those where I say, right, you can all come around my front room for 20 quid and you can sit in it, help yourself to a cup of tea, PLJ. If you fancy old cheeky little gin and tonic or whatever, help yourself. Well, I don't drink, but you have to bring your own. But whatever way, whatever. Come in my front room, pay 20 quid, sit down, and we'll have a little chat and then see if you laugh. If halfway through you don't like it, then you can go, I'll give you half your money back. But if
Yeah,
if you like,
50% back, you're not getting it
yeah,
all and
not
jog out and go
no,
home.
I don't. I couldn't stand up live at the Apollo and do that. No, not at all.
All right,
Not.
and you'd be good in a comedy film. Now, this is a brilliant question because I actually part know the answer to this, if this makes sense. Now,
Woo-hoo.
Idea said, did you keep any of your Heather outfits? Now, this leads on to a project that you're actually doing at the moment.
The project I'm doing at the moment.
Yeah,
Oh,
regarding outfits.
that. Yeah.
Do you know, Heidi, let me jump in here, right? Yes, she did keep some of her outfits. And she's actually auctioning them at the moment. I'll just take over, Cheryl, yeah?
Yeah, you take. Well, the thing is, the thing is that they are. Some of the things are. Well, they're all my clothes. I have got a few left in the wardrobe. I've kept a couple of things. stretchy elastic things for when I do get back to Toby Carvery. But I got a few things that I've worn, things like stuff that was on the red carpet, stuff that all those kind of dresses and things that I've worn and things. Yeah, but I did a kind of a big girls' blouse clothes sale really, and because as times are lean and we all need a few pennies, but they were very reasonably priced. I wasn't one of these that went, oh, I have this Primani and it's like £90. No, none of that. £9. Do you know what I mean? Like £9, 10 quids. And there's still a few things left if people, have got the fancy the urge to get into a big girl's blouse.
And visit your Instagram. It's like, because I'm having a little mooch, to be fair, see if I can find anything suitable for the Balls to Cancer Christmas ball. Now, Cheryl.
Yes.
This November, Balls to Cancer. Hang on a minute. Let me change my banner. Hang on, because I'm bloody useless at this. Hang on a minute. Where are we now?
Banner. Have you got banners? Banner. What, behind your banner? Oh, can you do that?
I'm not going to jump. Apparently, yeah, but it keeps moving. Hang on a minute. Here it is. Right.
I don't see any banners.
Do you even see banners?
No, I don't see banners. What's banners?
Oh, it's just me then.
I see things going under our 10th anniversary Christmas ball tickets. Is that it?
Yeah, go on, carry on.
Oh, I got my glasses on. Hold on a sec. Here we go. Hold on. There we go. Got bins on. Right. Still can't bleed and see. How small is that? Everybody, our 10th anniversary. I'm doing it in northern accent because I live up north now. Our 10th anniversary Christmas ball tickets are £45. They're rising to £55 in April. So get yours today. I said, get yours today.
What can I say?
That's a bargain.
And what we'd like to do as Balls to Cancer, we would like to invite you, Cheryl Fergison. We would be honoured if you would join us as a guest at our 10th anniversary Balls to Cancer Christmas ball. What are you saying, girl?
Well, I'm saying, what date is it for a start? And am I in panto? I don't know. But if I am... when's it at? What's the date? You ain't got no date there. You just got our Christmas ball.
November, darling. It'll be towards the end of November. I think it's the 20th of November. See,
can I ask a question? Am I being a complete divvy here? But our 10th anniversary Christmas ball is happening in November. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, November is Christmas.
Is it? I thought December was Christmas. I thought the baby Jesus was born on the 25th of December, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, that's his birthday. That's not the Christmas ball. See, we have the Christmas ball at the end of November. So people have got enough money to spend at the bar and get totally, totally drunk and still then have money to buy Christmas presents in December. Sorted.
Bargain. That's bargain. So where is this event? Dee, explain where this event may be happening.
This event hopefully will be happening on the 26th of November at the Ramada Park Hotel in Wolverhampton, which is a
Wolverhampton
Midlands. Yes. So if you are not in panto,
well, I'll tell you what, why don't you get me in panto at Wolverhampton, and then I'm only up the road and I can pop along. That's I love the Grand. Because I did Ladies' Day there a couple of years ago, which I absolutely loved with the lovely Tony Christie and company. And it was one of the best plays I've done in a long time. And I love Wolverhampton. I have to do the accent, Wolverhampton.
See, there you go. And I know there's a management team listening in. So management team, if you can get Cheryl in panto at the Grand in Wolverhampton, we'll take a 20% off her fee for the to go towards the charity, and then she can come to the ball. Sorted.
I hope they're doing Cinderella because I shall go to the ball.
15% for the charity. We'll get her in there. We'll see what we can do.
Well, either way, I will find a way. If I'm up north, I will find a way of getting there. Whatever happens, that will be my pledge.
If you're up north and you're not in panto, then we'll find a way of getting you there, young lady.
I will get there.
I'm telling you now, seeing all these Dee and Cheryl for the castle. Would you ever do that? I'm a celebrity.
Yes, I would. But there's a little problem, Dee, and you may know this problem. The problem is if you've been in Big Brother first, they do not want you in the jungle or the castle because
Which I
I don't know why.
find really strange because I'm sure there have been people who've
No,
done Big
no,
Brother.
I've checked this. I've checked this.
Really?
Yeah, and basically, there have been people who have been in the jungle first and then gone into Big Brother afterwards. But if you
Damn.
unfortunately have been the other way round, the ITV don't like it because they say it's another a reality show with cameras, hidden camera things. So I think that one day they're going to run out of people that they would like, and the likes of yourself and me will go. Hang on a second. What about us? Hands up. We would like to go in there and cause a little bit of laughing mayhem, I think.
See, I can't see myself being the type of person that would put my hands up and say hello, because I'm scared stiff of. Now this again, and this Cheryl, I'm scared stiff of everything. Everything, yeah. Now, me and you have got a mutual friend, Kelly Bloody Maloney, right?
Clelly Maloney. And I've said, well, one of the reasons I wanted to do, definitely wanted to do the jungle was that I was going to lose a little bit of weight, which you do in the jungle anyway. But before that, I was going to try and lose a few pounds because then they would allow me to come out of a helicopter with a man on a man's back and be parachuted down, which is something that I've always wanted to do. Now, my logic behind doing that is because I would love to do that, and I love planes and I love helicopters and things. But the man underneath is very important in case he can't pull the Rick thing, and he goes on. He's got to go first, and I've got to get a second landing. Do you know what I mean? I've got to get the soft landing on top of him. I mean, if I pop my clogs in the meantime, then that's hey hum. But the thing is, he has to be underneath, and I have to be on the man's back, and he pulls the Rick cord, or whatever it is. I don't know what's that thing called. The parachute thing. The Rick cord. So I would love to do the jungle just to be jumping out of a plane on a man's back. Now, we had an evening, didn't we? And I kind of somehow for Kelly's charity in Portugal. No, Kelly's charity in Portugal and for Balls to Cancer, which we're going to halve when it's feasible. And it's Portugal's in a bit of a dodgy situation at the minute. She can't even get back here, lover, doesn't she?
I haven't told Mark or Sue from Balls to Cancer this yet.
Have you not? Is this an exclusive?
It actually is. And it is.
Where's that music? Where's that music that goes?
Listen, I'm gonna let you spill the beans of what happened on Kelly Maloney's Instagram Live.
Kelly Malone's Instagram birthday live. Now, when we say birthday, she'd had a few sherbets, lover, didn't she? Anyway, Dee and I were on the old tea, and Kelly was on. She was on the old champers because it was her birthday. So anyway, we were talking about things and about the jungle and stuff, and about Big Brother because we'd all been in Big Brother. You obviously with Kelly and me with other people in a different one. I said I would like to jump out of a plane on a man's back, and somehow it's kind of. Basically, we said that we would do this for charity. You, me, and Kelly out in Portugal. Kelly will try to sort it out with her people. I sort it out with my people, and you just. Am I allowed to say you shat yourself when we said that? You did.
That's what I'm saying. I sat there, absolutely cracked myself. And I tried so much to get out of it, didn't I? And then the Perriers dropped the Centre Algarve and Balls to Cancer on me. And when I'm put on a spot regarding Balls to Cancer and I'm on a live, I agreed. So
So,
sometime
so when
this year.
So when the clearing is right, when we've all had our vaccinations and are allowed to go anywhere, when when we're all sorted, when we can all get out and fly to the Algarve, we will hopefully be at a mutually arranged time. We will be getting a lot of sponsorship. A lot of lovely people will be donating a lot of money for those wonderful charities, and we will be jumping out of a plane on a man's back.
In Portugal.
In Portugal, because of
There's
course in
more
Portugal.
sea in Portugal, because knowing my luck, I'll go straight in the sea. And just
Oh gosh! Knowing my luck, I'll end up on Kelly's farm on one of the pigs or something. I know that one.
We'll lose you in Kelly's farm and I'll be in the sea. Chris Weston, yeah, you can come with me. Now, Mark at Balls to Cancer has actually just said, now I know this is a fact, but that's why I've personally never ever brought it up with you, Mark, because Balls to Cancer actually also have their own parachute jump team.
Do they?
Now, yes, but the reason, but that's over here, it's not in Portugal.
Well, should we do it twice?
What?
Should we do it twice?
I'm not going to be alive after the first one. What do you mean? Do it twice.
We'll go to Kelly's. We'll go to Kelly's to the Algarve, and we will do there. And then the Balls to Cancer parachute team. We could do one of those, like you do synchronized swimming. You could do synchronized coming out of a parachute with their parachute people, and us.
Is your internet not playing up? Because I can feel. I think I'm going to lose you.
Oh. Why? What have I said?
No.
What have I said that's so wrong?
See, even Christine said twice means twice the money raised. Oh my God.
But it would be real, I think. Actually, probably you two would probably be enjoying it, and then I'll be the one cacking myself up there.
No, trust me. I think Maloney would smash it. She's got absolutely no fear whatsoever, and that's the thing about Kelly. Do you know what I mean? And it's like she sits there playing the little shy, and really she just goes out and smashes things. She really does.
Yeah, I know.
Not smashes things, but absolutely smashes it. No, we're not doing it in Easter, Paul. That's way too soon. Yeah, see, and this is 2 weeks in a row because Sue's just put, last week I spent the whole show bright red because I was really starstruck with our guest. So they put here, last week Dee was red flush, this week she's shooting herself with sheer fear. It is sheer fear.
Well, this week, last week it was that, and this week it's menopause flush, isn't it? That's what it is this week.
Oh. I don't know.
He was gorgeous. He's gorgeous, that one, isn't he? Oh no, he's lovely.
He is. He really, and you know, it's kind of like really, it's mad because you kind of like, I don't know what it is. I kind of expected him to sort of, when you get like real starstruck and stuff, and I kind of expected him just to be shooting across the screen, doing like gambols and stuff, go boom, 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 boom. But then I'm like, Dino, that's on the telly. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I can't get my head round.
I think you've got a very vivid imagination. And
but I'd probably be like that over you. Only that I kind of was the first time, kind of like when I went on, I was like, oh my God, that's Cheryl. And the first time I met you, because I met you in Manchester quite a few years ago, must be about 6 years ago. And I'm like, I get really starstruck. I do. Do you get starstruck?
Well, I'm one of these that I kind of look. I like look from a distance. It's like when I go to the NTAs or something like that. When you go to the National Television Awards or something, and you sit there and you're having a little. My neck, I tell you, I haven't got a neck normally, but when I go to places like that, my neck can extend really big like a giraffe, and I'm having a good old look around to see. And I do get a little bit like, oh, hello, and in my head, I don't say it out loud because, that would be rude, but in my head, I'm going, oh, they're a bit short, or, oh, that one gives off an aura. Now I can understand why that person's very popular, or, oh, and it's not about judging. It's just about kind of not expecting them to be like that or look like that or have that kind of attitude, you know. And I mean,
I'm a real person watcher as well. I
yeah,
am, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, and
Mm.
that's the thing I miss kind of the most, really, because pre-Enders, and obviously, you know, I loved being in Enders. It was one of my best jobs. But pre-Enders, you could go and sit and people watch a lot. But now people watch you. Do you know what I mean? So it's very
Mm.
difficult to. It's difficult the other way round to sort of, you know, eat your Toby Carver in peace without, you know, like actually getting it in your gob and not dribbling it down you without kind of going, oh, sorry, oh, you know, like, you know, when they're watching. When normally I would just shove it in my mush. Do you know what I mean? And give it.
See, and this is the thing. You see, I think because what it was, I mean, obviously, you know, you're a fantastic actress, but you are well known for obviously. I mean, EastEnders is just a massive show, and
Yeah,
Heather, you know, I mean, the antics between you and Shirley, you know, you were just so chalk and cheese, but the best sort of
yeah,
mates ever. And I
yeah.
think if there was anybody out there who could honestly say that they did not fall in love with Heather Trott, they're lying. And I think
No,
that's the thing, and that will kind of always stick with you because, you know, I don't know what it is, and it is the niceness. I mean, a lot of it is. It's like you said earlier. It's only really the press that can be nasty
yeah.
because they
Yeah.
don't like when someone's liked and
Yeah,
loved and
and also when you're sort of normal, I know that sounds a bit strange to say. Like, okay, I've got makeup on now because I've been working today. I've been doing some stuff, and I haven't taken it off. To be quite honest, it's lasted quite well. I'm quite impressed with this. But what I think is really important is that, like yourself, you're down to earth. You know where to shop in Aldi's and Lidl's. You do all your shopping in the normal places other people. And when people say to me, "Oh, what are you doing in here?" I go, well, what are you doing in here? And they go, well, I'm shopping. I go, well, that's what I'm doing in here. You know, like I like it's any different. Like, you know, I mean, I remember getting a job at EastEnders, and literally, I remember getting the phone call, and I was in the middle of Asda's, and I had my shopping and everything in the trolley at my weekly shop, and I literally left the bloody trolley there, and I ran outside and I was just crying. And a lady came out and she said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "Yes, I've just got a job. It's a lovely job." But it was, and after that, you know, you're just in a normal places, and you I don't know, just being normal and just being, you know, knowing how much a pint of milk is, knowing how much, you know, knowing that
yeah.
people haven't got anything, and if you've got something and somebody else hasn't got it and you can give it to them, then just give it to them. There's no, you know, the amount of times friends and stuff, you know, we've literally gone, have you got a loaf of bread? And they go, yeah. And I go, they go, have you got any potatoes? And you go, yeah. And you go, oh, I'll give you half a loaf. You give us some potatoes. And they're making something out. And I know it sounds like, oh, you know, yoldy work. That's how it works. That's what community does. That's what people do. That's what nice, kind people do. They don't judge people. They don't they don't they don't grab everything. They're not greedy. They're people who would give. You know, I'd give them my last Rolo. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would. I might have sucked it a bit before. I would have sucked it a bit. Maybe sucked the chocolate off.
Oh, that's a
But
tough one.
I might have gone like that with the toffee. I might have done that. But I would do it, and that's that. You know, that whether people have said to me in the past, and they probably said it to you, Dee, whether, you know, you're too generous in that respect, or you're too soft, or whatever. That's
Oh yeah.
me. I'll never change who I am. Never, wouldn't change it for the world, because, you know, this job, I'm so blessed to do the job I do. I'm so lucky to still be doing it all these years. I was doing some filming before Christmas, and it, you know, during sort of this pandemic, and it was COVID friendly, but it was so amazing. I was so lucky to be back on a film set again. Absolutely, I loved every second of being on this film set with some amazing cast. Well, I can't say what it is at this moment, and obviously when it's announced, it'll be out. And again, in the summer, I've got some other filming coming up. I'm so happy and lucky and to be doing it. But it's the people who come on your social media, who do this, who watch you, who support you. And they don't have to do that. They don't have to
And this is what
say
I'm
the
saying.
kind
Kind of like
things.
you know, like, and obviously, you know, it's weird when you get someone that says, "Oh, I didn't expect you to reply," and I'm like, "Well, why wouldn't I have replied? You've took the time out to kind of like to message me," and that's the thing, and it's, you know, and that's what makes you just so amazing. It
Yeah.
really, really does, because you just, you know, you were in such a high profile job, and but that's still, you know, that's your job, and you are honestly one of the nicest people you could ever meet.
Oh,
And thank
well,
you
it
everybody for
takes one to
any.
know one, Dee. It takes a kindred
Oh,
spirit, mate.
no,
No, it does.
no.
It takes a kindred spirit. I mean, you, me, and Kelly. You know, whatever. Everybody, like I said before, everybody's got a story. It doesn't matter what their story is. And obviously, you know, with the balls to cancer stuff, like you said before, there are sad stories, there are happy stories, there are stories about people reaching out and just saying, "I don't know how to cope with this. I don't know how to cope. I don't know how to cope with my partner having this, and I don't know what to do, or my family don't know what to do, the children don't know what to do." All of these things, you just have to kind of go. It's about talking, isn't it? It's about talking to people. It's about having these conversations, and you know, just it's all right to chat to somebody at the bus stop and say, "I'm having a bit of a crap day, mate." Do you know what I mean? Or whatever. Or it's people taking that time out, and you see it on videos, and you think they've actually took the time out to say, "Are you okay? Are you all right? Is everything okay? Are you?" And when people go, "No, yeah, I'm fine, thanks," we don't know if they really are.
I know. Now listen, Mrs. Before you go, we've got a vacancy at Balls to Cancer headquarters. It's not a vacancy. It's just we would be totally and utterly honoured if we could officially name Cheryl Fergison as our newest Balls to Cancer ambassador. What you saying to that, girl?
Well, do you know what? A, it's live. B, it's something I love. I love all this stuff, mate. And of course, I would be absolutely overjoyed and happy and blessed. And if there's, I've got to find more people to raise more money for, to be quite honest. So, if we can raise money for a charity of this cause, and it's something that it affects everyone's life. It doesn't matter whether you've had it or you haven't had it, or you've been scared. It's just whatever has happened in your families or your life.
And this is kind of what we're saying, Cheryl. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just, when we ask people if they'd be an ambassador to Balls to Cancer, it's kind of like, all we kind of say is, just a retweet. You'd be surprised that a retweet it just makes the world of difference. It just reaches so many more people. And do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you are totally amazing. And just to have you in as part of our
if there's anything, if I'm free and I'm able to do it, I will always say yes. If I can't do it, I'll say I can't do it because I ain't got the time.
And that's what I'm saying. We've got a football match coming up soon with Razor Ruddock.
Oh, you see,
we're jumping out. Yes, and I think I'm not sure of the date of that, but we're looking for either players. You can either play or
I was the only woman player in Eastenders. I had my own kit.
Oh my God! There you go. I reckon you're on Razor Ruddock's team then. So no, not
Razor. It's Razor.
Yes. Yes, Razor's managing the team.
Oh my God!
It'll be absolutely fantastic.
Can I let you into a little secret though? Although I do.
I won't tell a soul.
Don't tell anyone. Although I know, I do know the offside rule because my family are into football quite a lot. I'd rather run up and down and cause havoc with the goalkeepers and maybe the referee and sort of do things to distract them. Is that the kind of thing that
ball check?
I need some gloves for some of them, I think.
Don't worry, they will be supplied. Honest to God, Cheryl, you are an absolute bloody legend, and I absolutely love the bones off you. Now, final question before I let you go. Now, this is really, really important. I'm not going to put you on the spot or anything. Yeah. What's your favourite cob?
My favourite what? Can you say that in a tone that I can understand? What did you say? What's my favourite cob?
What's your favourite cob?
Cob.
A cob.
A
Do you not
what?
know what a cob? Do you not know what a cob is?
Okay, I know what a cop is. A police officer. A cop.
A cob. You don't know what a cob is?
Oh, a cob.
A
Can you pronounce
cob.
your B's? Can you pronounce your B's? A cob, not a cop.
Cob. What's your favourite cob?
A chippy one. A chip
A
and curry
chippy one.
chip
Oh,
and curry sauce.
what you on about? Curry sauce
Well,
on
I
a
know you
cob.
don't like anything. You don't like any sauce with your savoury together, but I do. I like to put a bit of curry sauce on one bit of the cob, and then get the chips on the top, then put the bit on, and then go like that.
See, they're all coming in here now. It's a roll. Janice hasn't been on here for a couple of weeks and she's come back on now causing trouble. No, it's not a roll. It's a cob. Listen, Cheryl Fergison, I absolutely love the bones off you.
Oh, thank you for having me, Dee.
So
And thank you, Balls to Cancer, for letting me become one of your lovely ambassadors, which I am actually genuinely very blessed and happy about. So thank you very much. Dee, you're a laugh. Give us a little
Cheryl,
tinkle. Give us
I
a
love
tinkle.
you.
Give us a tinkle.
Most definitely, sweetheart. Listen, you take care. I'll catch up with you soon.
Yeah,
Mwah.
lots of love to all your lovely listeners and your lovely viewers. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Beautiful. Bye
Take
bye.
care.
Bye.
Bye. Do
Bye.
you switch me off now? Do you?
I think so. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Yeah. And Madge, you can go away with yourself because it is not called a bloody bap. See, what did I tell you? How absolutely beautiful is Cheryl. That was amazing. I can still see her. I think you can click leave, Ches. I don't know how to get rid of you, Cheryl, but just stay in the background for a minute. It'll soon be over. Honest to God. Guys, how totally fantastic was that? James, Madge has been working overtime, so unfortunately, Madge couldn't come tonight. Gav Greenaway, WTF. What's that mean, Gav? No, she is Angie. She's absolutely fantastic and such it's such an amazing and a breath of fresh air. She really, really is. Now, Heidi has said, have you got no sidekick tonight, Dee? Right then, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to my sidekick for tonight. Hashtag girl child.
Hey everyone!
Hey girl child!
Hey!
How are ya?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm all right. I miss you. I miss you
Don't
too,
blame me.
Mum.
Miss you too.
Thank you. So honestly, as you know, this is my beautiful hashtag girl child. Is it girl child or is it she child?
I don't know, girl child, I don't know.
Girl child, yeah. Hashtag girl child. The bosses are listening. Do you want to ask them for a t-shirt?
Can I have a jumper, please?
God,
Please.
blimey, you're not. No, you can't. Silver Fox, Chris Weston's in. Oh no, it's not Caitlin. Yeah, it is.
Of course it is.
Baby says hello. Janice,
Hey.
no, she's not in the room next door, unfortunately. We've been separated for a few days, but fingers crossed. What do you mean? What's this?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know, she is beautiful and she does take after her mother, Charlie. She's very, very lucky that she's got her mother's good looks.
Who told you
So,
that lie?
You are?
What?
What?
What? I didn't say anything.
I didn't think so. Listen, you're in charge of the winner spinner this week, ain't you, Beauts? You got about my spot on your forehead. You got a corker up there, Bab.
Mate, that's a scab. It was a corker, not anymore.
So listen, everybody who guessed correctly that Cheryl was tonight's special guest has been put on your winner spinner, yeah?
Yeah, we've got about 23 names. Well done, guys.
You're so enthusiastic. Listen, push that button, and let's see who has won a balls to cancer.
10,000 volunteers who collectively distribute unsold food from local businesses. It's reckoned that more than 500,000
Andy Conway has won the balls to cancer Willy Whacker. Andy, if you're still on, just drop a message to Balls to Cancer and claim your prize. Now I can see Cheryl laughing. A Balls to Cancer Willy Whacker is actually an ice scraper for the car, but it does look like it had caused some damage, so we've renamed it. I think it was Janice, wasn't it? It was Janice Carter renamed it as a Willy Whacker. Now listen, see you, love.
in Derbyshire. Now
what? You breaking up, Mum? I can't hear you.
Yeah, whatever. Get out of my studio. Love you loads.
Bye.
So there it is, the she-child. Now listen, we've got 2 minutes left, but she don't know how to leave. So guess what? Cheryl.
Oh, hello.
I'm going to pull you back in.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a good job I wasn't picking your nose or anything. I was sitting there like, oh, I'll tell you what. Willy Whacker?
Oh, a Willy Whacker. What it is that we post clues every week as to who the special guest is. Whoever gets it right can stand, can be in with a chance to win a Balls to Cancer prize. Now this week it's just a little, a little thank you to these beautiful people. Now this week we put on offer a Balls to Cancer Willy Whacker. It's not a Willy Whacker, it's an ice scraper. But obviously because of our crude following here on the right, Janice renamed it. Oh, that'd make a good Willy Whacker. So ever since it's been called a Willy Whacker. What can I say?
We need a ball banger.
Oh, there's one. We'll have to see what we could actually rename as a ball banger.
I think you need to find something that's a ball banger.
Oh, there you go. The powers that be. I can see that, it's ticking over now. They're going to try and work out what they can use as a.
And
I'll
tell you what would be a brilliant prize, right? Do you remember in the day, and I'm sure that a lot of your people, do you remember those things that were called knackers? There are two balls on string, and you go like that, and they knacker. You could have a pair of knackers.
I think we should look into that, boss man. I think we should definitely look into that. Honest to God, I just can't believe that my daughter, in the quick 2 minutes she was on, got a better reaction than I bloody do in a whole hour. What can I say? I'm watching you, lot.
See, I'll tell you what, she's very, very beautiful. She is a beautiful girl. She's a very lovely girl. Lovely looking girl.
She's right bloody moody, though. You know how these kids are. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, one of them ones. But I mean, I'm never moody or nothing like that.
She didn't look too bothered that she was away from you for a bit, though, did she? She was quite happy about that.
You know what it is? I swear, Cheryl, honest to God, as long as Caitlin's being fed, she does not care where she is. It's like, the one thing is they have to feed her and they have to feed her well. And I know she's with my beautiful niece Nicole, who has just had a little baby boy.
So bless.
Yes, little Romy. So little Naya's now a big sister. So I know she's over there helping, and I know she's being well fed. So she's going to be over the bloody moon. To be fair,
I'll tell you what. I'll have to get her a Toby Carvery card, won't I? She'll be all right there.
Oh, I'm telling you, she's been all over these birthdays and Christmas. She gets Nando gift cards. She gets everything. Everything Caitlin gets is for like a foot. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I should have said that, but there are other chicken shops available. But no, she does tend to get quite a few fast food outlet gift cards.
How are we allowed to say Toby Carvery then? Do they sponsor you?
No one's. Do you know what they do? No. Well, maybe we shouldn't have said that either. Maybe they might sponsor us now if you have a word, Cheryl.
Oh, I tell you what, I might have to go with social media for that. Can Toby Carvery sponsor? And they could do special ball days, couldn't they? Like, as in stuffing days, stuff your balls.
There you go. What can I say? And Charlie Strong, can we just say good luck to Charlie's cousin who's just gone into labour? We've got Teresa, Caitlin's friend Teresa. I'm not even saying what you've just said. And Mark Richard has said, we've got a Toby just up the road from us. You're always welcome. And apparently we can say what we like on this show, and that's why I absolutely love it, Cheryl.
Oh,
Well,
brilliant.
I'm going to
Brilliant.
let you go now because I'm going to say a
Yes.
massive. That hour's just absolutely flown by. It really has. So everybody,
thank you, again, thank you very much. Thanks, Dee. Have a lovely. Listen, look after yourself. Look after everyone around you, and I'll speak to you soon.
Oh, God bless you, Cheryl. Take care, beautiful. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And to all you guys out there, please feel free to visit ballstocancer.com where you can have a little look and at the merch. See, she knows how to leave now. I think she just wanted to stay to catch up, to be fair. Angie Watkins Ferguson, God bless you. And every single one of you guys for tuning in. Beep, beep. Apparently, I can mention the brands, Craig. I'm a lawyer onto myself. You know, what can I do? But, you know, thanks each and every one of you for the continued support that you show. Please watch Balls to Cancer on social medias. We have some amazing, it's like I say, offers. It's not offers. That's not the right word. You know, they're currently taking bookings for anybody who's been affected by cancer, and they're still issuing out the chemo packs to anybody who's going through chemo. Janice Carter, you know I love you and I've missed you so much. But listen, I absolutely love the bones off every single one of you. So until next week, it's ta-ra from me. And Madge has just popped on. She said, stay safe, everyone. Madge, need you back here next week, yeah? Because I've got a bit of whiplash from going backwards and forwards. Until then, guys, take care. And I love you all loads. And broadcast again.